East Alabama's newest city hall is now in one of the region's oldest public buildings. A drug bust leads to federal indictments for several area men, and a controlled burn is planned for a local forest.
Just in time for Severe Weather Awareness Week in Alabama, springtime temperatures. We will have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Anniston city officials held a soft opening this morning for their new City Hall offices at 1129 Noble Street. For more than 5 years, the city has been renting office space in the Anniston Star building, while workers have been renovating the former federal courthouse building, which was built in 1906 as the city's post office. A small group gathered in front of the building this morning for the ribbon to be cut by Mayor Jack Draper.
3, 2, 1.
Draper says the city will hold a formal ceremony dedicating the building on February 18th. Tours of City Hall will be offered, and the City Council will hold its first meeting in the renovated council chamber.
It's so important, y'all, for City Hall to be back downtown. We've really focused a lot on downtown redevelopment. This will be an integral part of that. And so I thank y'all for coming out and celebrating with us this morning. This is where Anniston City Hall should be. So we all look forward to great things continuing downtown and throughout the city. God bless y'all.
Anniston swapped the site of its former City Hall with federal officials in 2019 for the former courthouse. The new federal courthouse 1 block west shares many of the architectural details with the older building. The new City Hall building has been on the National Register of Historic Places since 1976, and many of those details have been preserved during the renovation process. East Alabama job seekers will have 2 opportunities to meet this month with local employers who are ready to hire on the spot. The first job fair will be Tuesday morning from 9 to 11 at the Oxford Civic Center. It's being coordinated by East Alabama Works, the Alabama Career Center System, and the Calhoun County Economic Development Council. It's being billed as a direct hire event, and participants are asked to bring their resumes with them. The second hiring opportunity will be on February 26th as the City of Anniston will hold its 4th annual City Job Fair. That event will be from 2:30 to 5:30 p.m. at the City Meeting Center on Noble Street. A federal drug bust has led to the arrest of 5 area men. We'll have that story in a moment.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
5 Talladega men were indicted Friday in U.S. District Court on charges of distributing methamphetamine and conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine. U.S. Attorney Prim F. Escalona says 4 of the Talladega men were charged with conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine. She identified them as Flemings Chatham, 41, Ladarius Brown, 32, Tremarcus Fomby, 29, and Robert Houston Jr., 55. The charge of distributing methamphetamine was filed against another Talladega man, that's 45-year-old Brian Watley. Distribution indictments were also returned against Kenneth Honeycutt, 30, of Birmingham, and Elijah Brown, 35, of Tuscaloosa. The McClellan Development Authority has received a proposal design for extending its trail system to the 700 acres across from the Camp McClellan horse trails on Iron Mountain Road. The concept was presented by Flow Motion Trail Builders, which was asked to design a trail activity hub for hikers, bikers, runners, and horse riders with safety measures to protect and accommodate all of the users. The project may be taken up by Anniston City officials who plan to take over the mission of the Development Authority in the coming months. Officials are planning to use controlled burns this week to protect local forests from wildfires. We'll have details in a moment.
This Valentine's Day, make it special with WM Grocery in Heflin. For just $50, enjoy 2 juicy ribeye steaks, 2 baked potatoes, 2 fresh salads, rolls, and 6 delicious chocolate-covered strawberries. Reserve your dinner by February 10th. Call WM Grocery today.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Fire management specialists from the Forest Service are conducting a controlled burn this week on approximately 1,277 acres. That's 13 miles south of Talladega in the Horn Mountain area. The Pinhoti Trail in Section 3 runs through a portion of the burn and will be closed for the duration. The public may notice Forest Service fire crews and equipment in the area, and smoke may be visible on Highway 77 and County Road 7. Smoke could also be visible in Oxford. Controlled burns are low-intensity, prescribed fires ignited by trained personnel to remove excess fuels such as vegetation and dead wood that would enable wildfires to burn hotter and longer. Leadership will be the topic Tuesday night at the meeting of the Cleburne County Republican Party. The guest speaker will be Charles Williams, a former infantry officer, a graduate of the University of Georgia, and an entrepreneur and businessman. He's also a pilot, a tree farmer, and author of a book entitled Eat Here and Get Gas. He's also the former executive director of the Eastman Dodge County Development Authority. The meeting will be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the Heflin Recreation Center, and that's located at 1228 Coleman Street. John Holder is standing by in the EAN Weather Center with our forecast for today. Hopefully we'll have more just like today. What's it looking like, John?
Katie, if you love the weather today across East Alabama, we've got more of the same for the foreseeable future. A great springtime forecast is next.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam. Beautiful spring day across East Alabama. No, it's not officially springtime, but for all intents and purposes, today was a fantastic day. Looking on Quintard Avenue in Anniston, sun setting this afternoon. Blue sky, plenty of sunshine. Look at that high today, 74, a big warm up, almost a 40-degree warm up today as we bottomed out at 37 this morning. Temperatures 17 degrees above the average for the high, just a couple of degrees above the average for the low, but certainly abnormal weather for the first week in February across East Alabama. Weather on your street on a Monday night, going to take out to Amy Lane in Heflin over by Cleburne County High School. Increasing clouds tonight, no rain with those clouds, but it will keep the temperatures way up tonight. Instead of upper 30s, low 50s tonight. 52 will be in the 60s for most of the evening hour. Very pleasant weather coming up tonight. Looking ahead to tomorrow across East Alabama on DeArmonville Drive in the Golden Springs area of Anniston, partly cloudy skies tomorrow again. No precipitation in the forecast, but maybe a few more clouds tomorrow, and near perfect temperatures, 75 for the high on your Tuesday. And as we look ahead to the rest of the week coming up on Cadell Circle in the city of Oaks Bluff, sunshine all week long. Later on in the week, we'll have some isolated showers. No big deal with that. The one thing that's not changing, the temperatures, 70s every day for the rest of this week. Speaking of those 70s, look at our 7-day forecast, and I think you'll like what you're going to see there. 75 tomorrow, another dry day on Wednesday at 78, 77 on Thursday. A chance of showers during the day on Thursday. Not a big deal with that. Most of the rain will actually come overnight Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, clearing out by Thursday afternoon. Small chance of a leftover shower on Friday. That rain chance at 20%. We stay in the 70s. And we thought we might have a cool down coming for the weekend. That has been delayed. We're going to be looking again at some fantastic weather. 78 on Saturday, 75 on Sunday, a 20% chance of a shower late in the day. It looks like our next rainy day is going to come Monday of next week, a 70% chance of rain. And with that rain in place, we will cool the temperatures back down to about 60 degrees, still above normal for this time of year. Look at these nighttime lows. We're typically in the upper 30s. Look at all these 50s. We're close to 60 degrees on a lot of these mornings for nighttime lows coming up over the next week. And don't be surprised on Wednesday if we have a record high temperature in Anniston. The record high temperature on Wednesday is 74, and right now we're forecasting 78, so we would shatter an all-time record high temperature coming up on Wednesday. We'll watch that. Severe Weather Awareness Week in the state of Alabama, and we're going to be very simple this morning. I am still amazed. People in the weather business are still amazed at the people who live in the South who still do not know the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm watch or warning. Here's the deal. A watch means conditions are favorable for severe weather. These are always issued by the Storm Prediction Center out in Oklahoma. They typically last 3 to 6 hours, and they are very broad. They cover a large area, sometimes multiple states. That's just be prepared. Nothing imminent, nothing like that is coming your way immediately. Just conditions are favorable. Here's the warning part of that. This is going to be when severe weather is occurring. It's imminent. It's right there on top of you. This is going to be issued by your local National Weather Service office. For us, that's in Birmingham at the Shelby County Airport. These are typically going to be short in duration, maybe 30 minutes, not more than an hour. And these are going to be for very small areas, a county, even a portion of a county, maybe parts of 2 or 3 counties, but a very localized area. And of course, the big thing with a warning is you want to take action. You want to go through your tornado or severe thunderstorm warning plan and take shelter. We'll have more later on in the week as we move our way through Severe Weather Awareness Week. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. with your Tuesday weather at a glance. Time for more local news now. Back to Katie.
Thanks for the update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.